something ancient keeps racing toward our sun, an object unlike anything we've ever seen. For weeks, the world's most powerful telescopes have been locked onto a single point of light in the sky. They're searching for answers. But with every new image, the mystery only deepens, and time is running out. Soon, the object will vanish behind the blinding glare of the sun, leaving us with more questions than ever. It comes from another star system, far beyond our own, possibly twice as old as the sun itself. Only 2 other interstellar travelers have ever entered our solar system. The first was Oumuamua, a bizarre, cigar-shaped rock that tumbled through space in 2017, defying every expectation. The second, 2I Borisov, looked and behaved like a normal comet, a cosmic ice ball from another star. But 3I Atlas is something else entirely, and perhaps the strangest of all. But 3I Atlas has quickly become our best opportunity yet to study a genuinely strange alien object. And this is one of those situations where the more we learn, the weirder it gets. Officially, the object was spotted for the first time on July 1st, 2025 by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS, hence the name. At that time, it was in between the orbits of Jupiter and Mars, but still much closer to Jupiter. Although, since then, we've learned that 3I Atlas was actually seen for the first time on May 7, 2025 by the Transiting Exoplanets Survey Satellite, also known as TESS, which was busy looking for distant alien planets. When the first image of 3I Atlas was taken, the object was still traveling in between Saturn and Jupiter. That also helps to give us an idea of just how fast this object is moving. When NASA launched the Voyager probes on a direct course for Jupiter, it took between 18 and 23 months to reach the planet's orbit. We know that 3I Atlas was near Jupiter in May. It's now passing by Mars in September and will reach the Sun for its closest approach on October 29th. Then it will be back to orbit of Jupiter again by next spring. That brightness gave scientists their first hint that something unusual was happening. Typical comets don't begin to glow until they pass inside Jupiter's orbit, where sunlight begins to vaporize their frozen water. But 3I Atlas was already active, already venting gases and dust, while it was still in the icy outer regions of the solar system. When ice sublimates in space, it skips the liquid stage and turns directly into vapor, creating the bright coma around a comet. But it began this process far too early. It was glowing in a region so cold that no water ice should melt. This meant that something else, something far more volatile, was driving its activity. That shouldn't be possible. By July, as the object moved closer to the Sun, its coma expanded and a tail began to form. That's normal for a comet. But then astronomers noticed something impossible. The tail was pointing toward the Sun. In every known comet, the solar wind blows dust and gas away from the Sun, forming a tail that streams outward like a banner in the cosmic wind. But 3I Atlas defied that rule. Its tail seemed to stretch against the solar wind, as if pulled forward by some invisible force. No one could explain it. As the mystery grew, NASA and ESA turned their most advanced eyes toward the object. Hubble, James Webb, Sphere X, and even TESS once again. Their combined data revealed that the bright halo surrounding 3I Atlas wasn't made of water vapor at all, but almost entirely of carbon dioxide. The ratio of CO2 to H2O was unlike anything seen before. About 16:1. That's not just odd, it's alien. The CO2 cloud or coma is immense, nearly 300,000 kilometers wide, almost half the size of the Sun. And based on its brightness, the solid body at the core could be as large as 46 kilometers across, several times bigger than expected. It suggests that 3I Atlas was born in a star system made of very different raw materials, a world with strange chemistry, forged in an alien sun. Then came something even stranger. The Very Large Telescope in Chile detected nickel metal in the object's coma, but no iron. That shouldn't happen. Nickel and iron are cosmic twins. They're created together in the hearts of dying stars and are found side by side in asteroids and planets across the universe. Finding pure nickel without iron is like finding smoke without fire. In nature, this never occurs unless something has artificially separated them. On Earth, we can only achieve that through industrial refinement. So how could that happen here, in deep space? Was it created by a process we don't understand, or by something intelligent? Speculation has spread quickly. Some scientists suggest 3I Atlas might be an ancient alien probe, a relic drifting through the galaxy. Others think it could be a fragment of a world destroyed long ago. There are even theories that the CO2 cloud is being produced by living organisms, or that the object itself might be a single, enormous living entity consuming cosmic dust and exhaling carbon dioxide. We don't have proof of any of that, but we also can't rule it out. Not yet. Even the way its brightness changes defies simple explanation. It flared dramatically as it passed Jupiter's orbit, far more than expected from sunlight alone. Was it chemical reaction? Or was something awakening? Right now, scientists are racing against time. Soon, it will pass within 28 million kilometers of Mars. It will be close enough for the Mars Express and others to capture high-resolution image. After that, it will leave our solar system forever, returning to the endless sea between the stars. What makes this object so extraordinary isn't just its chemistry, or its brightness, or its defiance of physics. It's what it represents. For the third time in history, something from beyond our solar system has come to visit. Each one has carried a message, written not in words, but in the language of the cosmos itself. This new ancient object reminds us that we are not alone in this vast ancient galaxy, and that even now, drifting between the stars, there are relics of other worlds waiting to be found. Perhaps, somewhere out there, another civilization is looking back, watching us the same way we watch this mysterious traveler. Because sometimes, the universe doesn't just send us light, it sends us stories.